Welcome to Connection TV. I'm your host and captain of Connection, Shelly Keiss, and I'm here with our amazing president of our company, Peter Steinfeld.
Good to see you.
Thanks for spending some time with me today, Peter. I appreciate it.
Good to see you, Shelly. It's always a pleasure.
Always good to see you. So we're gonna give everyone a little information about Evoke Winery because they just started working here. So welcome to the family. And we're gonna start with 2 truths and a lie.
Ooh, okay.
So you have to tell me 2 truths and a lie, and I'm gonna try to guess which one the lie is.
Okay. Did you know I speak fluent Russian?
Oh.
I also used to play a game when I sailed a lot, and I used to chase nurse sharks and play with them.
Ooh.
In the Grenadines.
Okay.
And then, let's see, what else do we have? I used to be a professional stock trader.
Professional stock trader, swimming with sharks, speaks Russian. I'm gonna say the Russian, speaks Russian is the lie.
No, I do not speak Russian. I always wanted to, and I had a lot of Russian friends, but I do not speak
So that was the lie.
That was the
So
lie.
I got it right.
Yeah, you got it right.
Hey! But also, chasing sharks, you'll have to tell me more about that later.
Yeah, I can, I survived. Actually, nurse sharks are not, they're pretty docile, but we were told not to do that they could actually get a little nasty. But we didn't quite listen to it because it was really fun. It was really fun.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. So give us a little history. How long have you been with what was Naked and is now Evoke Winery?
Well, I started I believe it was 2010 as the first hired winemaker for Naked Winery in Hood River. I've been with Naked and Evoke for since then. I enjoyed different roles. Like the first winemaker was 6 barrels, and now we have around 450, 500, I guess,
Ta-da.
all around us. I'm no longer in charge on a daily basis. It's Elena and Adam, but I try to come down and kind of bug them a lot. I grew the winemaking protocol in the business for then Naked, for David and Jody. Got the chance to buy the company 3.5 years ago, I believe it is, and we are still here. We have a great team, and I'm super excited to be part of it.
Awesome. And what made you want to apply for the job in the first place? I remember something about a ski chairlift.
I did not apply. I was kind of roped into the whole thing by David Behringer. Him and I, we worked together on the mountain in Mount Hood Meadows, and we were, ski coaches, and we ended up on the private board together. And one day, and by the way, I don't think we liked each other very much initially, but we got to ski together that one day, and we started chatting, and I kind of knew he had a winery. He found out that I knew how to make a little bit of wine. And we chatted, and all of a sudden, from not liking each other, we kind of got along, and he offered me a job. Subsequently, he asked 3 times. I said no 3 times. And then he invited me to meet Jody and said that we would be working together. Jody is David's wife. And Jody and I got along, and that's how I ended up actually joining a bottling crew one day. And the next week, I started as the first winemaker. So it was fun.
Got him. That was one of his things. You can't say no 3 times.
Right.
So he would always ask people 3 times about something because it's hard to say no 3 times. So my next question for you is, why do you love your job?
Wow, it's a sort of a developmental thing. I never thought that I would actually work for a winery, that I never thought I would really love it, but I knew how to make wine, and it became a challenge initially because I wanted to do something different from the financial markets, and I gave it a shot, and it sort of developed into something that I started being really proud of. As we were making better and better wines, as the company became more and more successful, I felt really good about myself, actually. Being able to make good wines that people loved and getting the recognition from our members and team for what I was doing. It kind of made me enjoy it more and more. And I kind of now believe that, you know, not always do you have to like something from the beginning, but if you are, you know, kind of interested and you actually get some recognition or you get some positive experiences, then something can develop and you can actually find a lot of enjoyment in it. And for me, taking on different roles and growing with the company and then owning it is really, it's fun and exciting. So
We
I
do
love
keep
it.
it fun and exciting.
And I love the team, and I really do. And every morning I get up because I feel we have an amazing team at Naked. Now Evoke. See, I still said Naked. Oh my God, because it's so ingrained.
It's gonna happen.
Is that the same
it's
for you?
okay. Oh, it's so the same for me.
I mean, I really have to like give my email out. And like, it's Peter at Evoke. But I'm really working on this. So for you guys coming on board as new hires, it's going to be a little bit easier for you to do so.
Yes, so
All right,
forgive us if you hear us say naked a lot, but we're still mentally a little naked forever probably, but we're Evoke, yes.
There's nothing
of
wrong
course.
with it.
There's nothing wrong with that. So maybe tell everyone just a little bit about like what is our winemaking philosophy?
Winemaking, pure. We really believe in very simple, basic winemaking. We try to do fermentations from really good grapes, very basic yeast, commercial yeast. We are not trying to toy around with anything natural that we cannot control. We believe in cleanliness during the process. We believe in purism, and that means we are not using additives, fining agents really. We do filter our wines, all of them, some of them sterile. We try to stay really true to the original winemaking process as much as we can, and we try to very much take care of the wine in a natural way and let it age and do its thing. And then I believe we have some skill set within the company with Elena, Adam, myself, and then some of the other team members who've tasted a lot to blend our individual barrels together to come up with the best possible wine within a category. Like, you know, sometimes I talk about blend wine, but it doesn't mean that we're blending different things together, but we are blending different individual barrels and match them up to make the best possible wine, the best possible cab, the best possible Sangiovese or whatever it is. Because we do have options, because every barrel tastes slightly different. And bringing all this together is really fun.
We did a fun training where you did like a cab in a neutral barrel and then one that was aged in like a brand new oak barrel, and people got to kind of blend to see if they wanted oakier or more fruity, so that was really cool and interesting. So we like to experiment with our wine, which is fun too. Lots of love and experimentation.
Yeah, and people do love different expressions of wine. You know, some people like really big oaky, and some people like myself, you know, see, there's a difference. I like a little bit more fruit forward with a hint of oak. But we do have some members who say, hey, give me oak galore. I mean, just big wood. But either way, it's good. There's nothing wrong with either direction. It's just a different expression of whatever varietal or whatever wine you do.
We have lots of different tastes in the spectrum to make any mouth happy is
That's
what
true.
we go for, right? So what are you drinking right now? What's your kind of go-to, like if you're gonna walk into the tasting room and have a glass of something, it's a nice spring day.
Well, when I go to the tasting room, I'm really into, they would probably tell you it's bright side Pinot Gris. I like it because it's a little bit lighter. It is not too, it's balanced. It's not too acidic, but it has a nice mouthfeel. I find it really fun because usually I go into tasting rooms in the afternoon, right after, you know, leave the office for one glass of wine or maybe two. And in the afternoons, I think white wine is really good. Once I get home and start cooking, then we're looking into Sangioveses, maybe red blends. I love red blends. I love the Meritage, by the way.
That's one of my favorites too, always, is the Meritage.
And that one has actually nice oak presence, not overly done.
Absolutely, the
But
17 specifically
does,
is like...
It does show it well. So that's Yeah, the oak cab obviously is amazing, but it actually is to me just a little bit too big. So I look forward to the new rendition,
that's why
which is
I like it.
just toned down a little bit when it comes to the oak presence. And
I'm trying to teach myself to tone down too. It doesn't work very well.
Shall you know that?
I know, it's not gonna. Now here's another question. What do you drink at the bar? Like if you're gonna order a cocktail?
Oh, Grey Goose Martini with there was vermouth, just rinsed with vermouth, Grey Goose, and a couple of olives.
I used to say just whisper vermouth over the top of the glass.
Yeah, I know. Just
Like
kind of
that's
say the
all.
word and.
We just want chilled vodka in a glass with an olive.
I
right?
know, I know.
That's one of my favorite go-tos too. So that's awesome. So before we leave everybody, what do you have any advice like for new people coming on to our team, our new family members here? What kind of advice would you give our new kids?
Be you. Be you. Listen to what Shelly has to show you in training materials. There's a wealth of knowledge within the company, and Shelly has it all kind of within her. She's developed some amazing program. Go through it. Don't remember everything, but use it as a guideline for yourself, and then be you. You gotta just be you and express everything and incorporate everything by being your own personality. The rest will come. If you need help of any kind, there are a lot of people available to you throughout the company, including myself at any time. But yeah, follow the guidelines and then make them your own and express them in your own way. That would be my suggestion. And then just have fun. Have fun with it. Nobody's gonna bite.
That's one of the best parts. We get to have fun with it. And you can actually call the president of the company. That's for real, which is pretty rare.
Anytime.
You can't find that very often. So awesome. Well, thank you so much for watching, and go out there and help people make some memories.
Yeah, make memories. Let's make them together. Thanks for
Yeah.
joining, guys.